Hi, this is Greg Pogue from the IC Squared Institute. Welcome to Regional Recovery. I'm coming to you live from Lufkin, Texas, and wanted to discuss more about what it means to produce a community profile. The methodology that you'll be doing is utilizing secondary research sources that are present in your handbook, primarily in Appendix 1, to develop a community profile. This will involve you to conduct secondary research, and then you'll begin to bend those results into a community asset table. We're going to focus on a number of assets in the community to think about. Its history, its economic basis, the people, the physical infrastructure in places, educational assets, quality of life assets, and outbound communications. Now, there are many other assets that you will be able to note, but as you look at the questions we pose, you will find that several of those are blended together to make it easier to summarize your findings in this community asset table that we have a model in the actual handbook for you to follow. We'll ask you to develop a key business table, where then you will be able to, as you are looking at the community, to find out what are the names of the top 10 employers, what are the names of the top most notable private community businesses. These are really important because these really form the essence, often of the culture of the community, be it a restaurant, a bar, a clothing store, a record or music place, a theater, etc., as you see one of the historic theaters in Lufkin. We're going to ask you then to characterize the strengths and weaknesses of the community based on what assets really are strong and are supported by the data. It seemed to be things that the community can lean upon to grow in the future, as well as assets that seem to be a limitation. They may be lacking, they may be weak, or they may be not existent. You may find many assets that their value you're not really sure about. So we're going to ask you to note those that you may can get clarification during the interview process. As you're identifying strengths and weaknesses, make sure you think through how an asset can be used by residents and how it can be used by visitors, be them tourists, people who are potential residents. Is it easy? Is it valuable? Is it distinguishing? Is it a positive experience? Finally, we're going to ask you to really develop what we call a community summary statement. This is a statement that links how the people, their values, and their assets link together to create life that is positive in the community. And what are the ways that they link together to view how they put together for future goals? That's a little confusing, but how values and assets link to future goals. You'll then take these data based on the templates provided for you in the handbook and upload those to Canvas. This will make assignment 1 for the regional recovery program. Of course, we'll be having sessions to discuss this in more depth, but I hope that this provides help as you review your assignment 1 and handbook to know exactly what we're expecting. Thank you very much.